In the heart of Buddhist teachings lie the three universal truths guiding lights on the path to inner peace and liberation. These truths, also known as the three marks of existence, are impermanence, non-self, and nirvana. By understanding these truths, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us, paving the way for a more fulfilling and meaningful life. These truths are not meant to be abstract concepts, but practical guidelines for navigating the complexities of life. The first truth, impermanence, reminds us that everything is in a constant state of flux. The second truth, non-self, challenges our perception of a separate, independent self. Finally, nirvana, the third truth, points us towards the ultimate reality of peace and liberation from suffering. Imagine a flowing river, constantly changing, never the same from one moment to the next. This image perfectly encapsulates the first truth of impermanence. Everything in the universe, from the smallest atom to the vast galaxies, is in a perpetual state of change. Our bodies, our emotions, our thoughts, all are subject to this universal law. Recognizing impermanence is not about dwelling on loss or fearing the future, but rather about embracing the present moment. When we cling to the idea of permanence, we create suffering for ourselves. We yearn for things to stay the same, for pleasant experiences to last forever, and for unpleasant ones to vanish. However, by accepting the transient nature of all things, we can find peace and even joy in the flow of life. The second truth, non-self, delves into the nature of our identity. We often identify ourselves with our thoughts, emotions, and physical bodies, believing them to be a permanent and independent self. However, the truth is that these are also impermanent and interconnected with everything else. Just as a flower is made up of numerous elements like sunshine, rain, and soil, so too are we a composite of various conditions and influences. Clinging to a fixed sense of self leads to ego-driven desires, attachments, and ultimately suffering. Recognizing non-self allows us to let go of this illusion and cultivate a sense of interconnectedness with all beings. This understanding fosters compassion, empathy, and a sense of belonging to something greater than ourselves. The third truth, nirvana, is often misunderstood as a distant paradise or a state achieved only after death. While it is true that nirvana represents the ultimate liberation from suffering, it is not a place we go to, but rather a state of being we cultivate within ourselves. Nirvana is the peace that arises from understanding and embodying the first two truths, impermanence and non-self. When we fully embrace the impermanent and interconnected nature of reality, we begin to let go of attachments, aversions, and the illusion of a separate self. This liberation from the cycle of craving and clinging leads to a deep and lasting peace, nirvana. The path to nirvana is paved with mindfulness, compassion, and ethical conduct. It is a journey of self-discovery leading us towards a life filled with meaning, purpose, and true happiness.